got the brand new Audi RS3 Generation 2 here today. We have our full Automotive Passion Aero kit, which is going up on the vehicle today. This development car was in with us just over a month ago for all of our 3D designing and CAD work. Aluminium molds have been made, freshly out of the autoclave oven, clear coated, UV protected, finished up yesterday in our body shop, and here we are today going onto the car. So let's take a bit of a run around the bits and pieces and the parts today. This actually is the grille from the Gen 1 RS3 8Y, and we have it here today just as a display for you to see, although the Gen 2 facelift model uses a slightly different grille, which is currently in production, and we will be making it for the vehicle. But for today's purposes, we just have the Gen 2 to show you. This is now the latest Gen 2 front splitter that we've got in front here, which we will be fitting up to the car later on today. The car shares the same side sills as the Gen 2 vehicle, so we have kept our same side sill and side skirt design. Rear bumper, rear diffuser is different. This is our brand new rear diffuser, which will be going onto the vehicle. We have added some side elements, which are a continuation of the rear diffuser, running around the side of the vehicle, adding a very aggressive profile to the vehicle. And then the rear roof spoiler on the Sportback models here in the UK and in Europe has remained the same on both the Gen 1 and the Gen 2 models. So we have not changed that from the Gen 1. For the customers out in Australia and the US and Canada and in Europe that decide to go for the saloon model, the rear trunk has remained the same as well as the Gen 1. So let's go ahead, let's get it all fitted up on the vehicle, and we can't wait to share with you the final finished product. We have now fitted our new front splitter to the vehicle. We have 5 original mounting point locations on the underside. You're going to go ahead and remove the original screws. Once you have the new front splitter lined up, you are going to use some bonding agent on the underside of the front splitter on the 1, 2, 3, 4 little protruding edges on the underside, along with the 5 original screws that you're going to fit through the front splitter. They are going to hold it securely in place along with the bonding agent. Heading on to the side skirts, you will see that we have 2 pilot holes on the front and 2 at the back. The AP logo will be on the front hand side. Fitting up the side skirts, we're going to use 2 small self-tapper screws, which are going to hold the side skirt in the front, and 2 at the back. We are going to use some 3M double-sided adhesive tape, which we are going to run along the lower side and on the underside, which will hold the side skirt in place along with the self-tapper screws. Make sure you have a helping hand to assist you with installing the side skirts, as you're going to start off with the rear first, getting it into position, and then moving on to the front. The front edge of the side skirt is going to sit just behind the front edge, and you will know once you have got this in the correct position, as it will sit flush. You will need to press in the front and the back like such when screwing in the small self-tapper on the underside. Side skirts have now been fitted up. As you can see in the front, we have pressed the front in using the 2 small self-tappers. 3M tape has been run the whole way along the sides. Moving on to the rear, you are going to need a helping hand to press in the lower portion here, press it in firmly, and then the 2 self-tapper screws are going to hold it in place along with bonding agent or 3M tape. Heading on to the rear bumper removal, you will see that you have 2 small screws that hold in the rear bumper arches. You're going to move up along to the rear lights. They are going to be removed from the vehicle. Then within side the engine compartment tray here, you will have two small little nuts that are positioned on the back of two pins within here, one there and one there. You're going to need an extended ratchet to get in there. Those are going to be removed. You're then going to head on to the underside of the bumper, which will help you remove the rear diffuser. It is a full bumper off job, and we recommend getting a professional body shop to carry out the work to fit the rear diffuser. We now have the bumper removed from the vehicle, sat on the dresser. We are going to take the new carbon rear diffuser and press it into the original mounting point and hole locations, ensuring that all of the clips are engaged before we flip it over. All the clips have been pressed through the rear bumper, ensuring a solid fit. Once the bumper has been fitted back onto the vehicle, lights are back in, the final step you're going to take is pressing the rear side elements of the rear diffuser into position. Once they line up with the end of the rear bumper, you're going to use the small supplied self-tapper screw, screwing it through the bottom of the carbon and into the underside of the bumper. How it started and now all fitted up. Make sure to keep an eye on our social media platforms for the launch of our full grille replacement for the Gen 2, along with the front canards. Shop now at automotivepassion.net or .us if you are in the US or Canada.
I want you back.